Thank you. HR, if y'all listening, I love y'all. Thank you forever.
So you feel like they did you a favor by
Correct.
not, because a lot of times, we have a lot of people that kind of say, "Gosh, I want them to love me and give me the job and take care of me," and you're actually thanking them. You're saying thank you for, kind of rejecting me so that I could go find myself. Is that
Correct.
would that be accurate?
100% correct. I thank them. I don't say that in a funny way. Them not promoting me or them not hiring me really just lit a fire under my ass that will never be extinguished, right? So if they did promote me, if they did hire me, I would have got too soft. I would have got too comfortable, and I would have wake up one day in my 60s and realized I had nothing to show for 40 years of labor. So I truly thank HR. I truly thank HR.
Wow, that's heavy. That's really heavy. Yeah, that reminds me. I'm at right now. I'm attending the Power Networking Conference down in Atlanta with Dr. George Fraser, and I was talking to two young black men. One was 21, one was 17, and they were asking my thoughts on stuff and advice and everything, which I think is really smart for young people to do that. So one of the things I did tell the guys is I said, a lot of times people spend their whole life looking for something or someone to get something done for them or to help them to accomplish something or get to the next level, which is fine, right? Networking is important. But I said, really, the person that you're really seeking is yourself. You're really looking, you need to look inside. You need to find
Yep,
yourself first. And
definitely.
because so many people they don't know who they are, they don't know what they want, they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe they can actually contribute to their own success. They're thinking that this external thing, this, I'm gonna meet somebody that's gonna get me there. I'm gonna, Mr. White Man's gonna give me the right job, or I just need somebody to give me an opportunity. And sometimes it doesn't work out like that. And and you have to be the first investor in you. You have to be the first believer in you. You have to be the first person to kind of say, I think no matter what happens externally, I know what's going to happen internally because that's what you can control. And then what you find, I found, and you can tell me if you agree, is that once you work on your internal, once you work on whatever it is you're doing, yourself, your own project, your own work, in some degree of independence, then you will find people will start to become attracted to that. They want to connect with people that are already sort of moving in the right direction. Is that kind of has that been your experience? I mean, I know that's how I met you. I was just impressed with what you were doing. And so that's how I think we became friends. What would you say to that?
Yeah, definitely. People will recognize people that are getting results, right? Not one-time results, but consistent results. So people
Mm.
will gravitate you towards you. If you really put that work in, if you really put that sacrifice in, if you really put them reps in, if you really put them hours in, you don't need to talk about the results. The results will show.